Hey guys, this is Leif Works here. Leif Robinson with Leif Works. Anyway, can't really get out with the tractor right now. It's kind of wet and damp. Today after Thanksgiving, we got some leftover dressing. I decided I want some turkey with it, so what I'm going to try to do today is I'm going to take a chicken breast that I bought today. It's already got some seasoning on it. It's all I could get the day after Thanksgiving. Around here in the small area, you got limited choices. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this chicken breast. I'm going to use chicken broth, salt, paprika, garlic. I got some of this McCormick's. I put this on everything that I fix. This is awesome. Some butter, some celery, onions, and I'm going to Instapot it. And I'm going to make a little bit of the gravy leftover. If I have some enough leftover, I'll make a little gravy, and I'm going to go with the leftover dressing that I have, and I like this stuff. This is this Cheesecake Factory bread. It's really good with some butter. So anyway, that's what I'm going to try to do today, and we'll see. I've grilled turkeys and I've smoked turkeys, but I've never actually put a turkey in the Instapot here, so we're going to see what happens today. I use this thing a lot. I'm a big fan of 30-minute meals or less. Obviously this is going to take longer than 30 minutes, but anyway, we're going to try it, see what happens. So first thing I got to do, I got to take a little bit of butter and melt it. So that's what we're going to do today. Boy, I better not use too many of these. They're hard to come by right now. Whew. Salt. So it's a half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of paprika. This will be hard to measure. Oh, not too bad. This stuff here, I don't really have a measurement. I'm just going to dump some in there. I love this stuff. It's mostly like, let's see what's in here. Sea salt, garlic, black pepper, oregano, garlic oil, parsley, and thyme. So that's pretty good. Alright, my butter looks salted up. So let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to put the softened butter. It's actually more than softened. It might be a little bit melted, but that's okay. We're not perfect in this kitchen, that's for sure. See there, I already made a mess. Let's go ahead and clean that up. Clean up as you go, that's the name of the game. Keeps me from getting in trouble when Mama gets home. You guys know what I'm talking about if y'all do any cooking. Okay, so I'm going to mix this up here. Got my garlic. Quarter teaspoon of garlic. Let's see, let's get a quarter. This little gadget here come from Pampered Chef. It's awesome. It's a little bit less, but that's okay. We'll put just a dab more. There we go. Could beat that with a stick. Alright, so like I said, my turkey's thawed. I thawed it out in the microwave because it was frozen when I got it today. That's all I could get. But I am going to put this under here. I'm going to rub it in there and then I'm going to wash my hands good. We're going to pretend like this doesn't have any seasoning. Rub that in. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to cut the onion up. This onion's just about expired, but anyway, I'm going to cut it in 4. We're going to use it. Cut this celery up. Now, this is a small turkey breast, so it probably doesn't need a lot of celery. That being said, I like the taste of celery, so. Alright. Alright. So we're going to do 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Of course, your Instant Pot's going to have a little insert. Put that in under there. I guess if you had a regular turkey, you could shove this down in there. All I really have is the breast. So what I'm going to do is just take my turkey, stick it in there. I'm going to take this stuff, just lay it around on the side. This Instant Pot will infuse it inside of it. I cook crab legs in this thing. It's awesome. It's really all you got to do with this thing. It's going to take the flavors from that and it's going to push it inside of it. Alright, I'm going to put the lid on the pressure cooker. Let's see, this calls for cook 32 minutes. When it beeps, I'm going to do probably about 30 minutes. Manual button on high pressure. So that's what we're going to do. Manual, we're going to go to high. 30 minutes. Alright, so I'm back. I've cooked this turkey for 30 minutes and I have let all the pressure out. I haven't touched anything, so we're going to get it out. I'm going to put it on the pan on tin foil and we're going to put it on the broiler with a little bit of butter because there's no skin on it, so I know it's not going to brown up. We want it to brown a little if possible. So I'm going to melt this butter. Alright, I'm going to turn the broiler on. I'm going to go ahead and preheat the broiler. Let's see. Alright. I don't know what this is going to look like. Looks pretty good, y'all. Pretty good. Alright, let's see if we can get it out here. May or may not broil. Like I said, I don't know, there's no skin on it. That butter needs to be done a little bit more. Let's go ahead and check the temperature. Hopefully, by the time I get it out of the broiler, it'll be about right. We'll recheck it. Alright, so I'm going to put a little butter on it. Gotta watch that, that's hot. I was boiling some eggs for dinner tomorrow. So what I'm going to do now is just put this butter on it. real good. I do this when I'm smoking turkeys. It'll come out black as coal, but man, is it good. So, all I want to do is take this. I'm going to roll it. Okay, well that's rolling. I've got the pan of juices here that I've got to get out. What I want to do is get about, I think it's 1.5 cups. Let's see, 2 cups. So get out and pour it in there. It's a lot faster. Guess I should have put a colander on here. It's okay. Okay. Should have used a colander. So what I got to do now, I'm going to get all this junk out of here. Not junk, actually it'd be good for soup if you plan on making soup. I don't plan on making soup anytime soon. So what I'm going to do is get this stuff out of here, over here at the sink. Just going to wipe this out. I guess you could use a rag, whatever you want. Okay, so I've got all the onions and stuff out of there. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and turn this on sear. Check my turkey. Oh, don't have sear, I got to saute, good enough. I'm just going to start that. Okay, so now I'm going to do 2 cups of drop-ins, 1 tablespoon of water, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. So I've got to do 1 tablespoon of water. I got this, it's teaspoons, so 3 teaspoons equal a tablespoon. So I'm going to go and get 3 of these into this. I think it's 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. So that'll be 6 of these. I got to keep an eye on that turkey. 6 of these bad boys. Okay. I'm going to combine the drippings. Okay, going to mix this up. Recipe calls for 8 minutes. See if I can get that cornstarch out of there. Bag mix up top. So we're going to cook that for 8 minutes. Timer 8. So we'll put a little more butter on it. Slide this back in. Mix this up. And when that turkey's done, I'm going to put the bread on and butter it. Stick it in 350 for 5 minutes. Take it off roll, I'm going to put it on bake, 350. Take the butter, or the bread I mean. Put some butter on it. that cheesecake rocky bread. It's so good. Okay. Slide it. Burn over a little bit. Oopsie. Okay. That's going to go for the 5 minutes and then another 3 minutes. Stir the gravy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is stop the camera. I'm going to go ahead and warm up my leftovers, clean up my mess, keep this stirring, and then when the bread's done, I'll pull it all out. And then I'll show you guys. Okay, so here's the finished product. Leftovers. Looks like it turned out pretty good. I'll put the link in the description in the recipe. It is not my recipe, but I did borrow it.